Welcome to our channel History of Coins, where we explore the hidden gems of numismatics. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of U.S. state quarter-dollar coins, as some of these coins are rare and can make you rich overnight. In this video, we are gonna uncover the rarest coins and their values. So make sure to watch the complete video and find out if you have one of these. Now let's continue our today's video. Top 1 today, we're about to uncover one of the most unexpected stars in the world of American coins. The Montana State Quarter from the year 2007. Now, you might be wondering, how can a coin you've probably seen dozens of times in your spare change be worth more than a luxury car or even a down payment on a house? Stick with me, because the truth behind this small silver coin is stranger and more exciting than fiction. Let's take a trip to the Big Sky country. Montana, known for its wide open landscapes, majestic mountains, and rich Native American heritage, was honored as part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program, a project that started in the late 1990s and ran through 2008, releasing unique quarter designs for each of the 50 states. Montana's turn came in 2007. And the result? A bold and striking coin that's become one of the most intriguing in the entire series. On the reverse of this quarter, you'll see a haunting and powerful image, a bison skull floating above a sweeping landscape. The skull symbolizes the region's deep connection to its wildlife, its native cultures, and its untamed spirit. It's more than a design. It's a reminder of Montana's rugged past, of the millions of bison that once roamed free, and of a land that shaped the American West. Below the skull are vast mountains and open plains, representing the state's nickname, Big Sky Country. Above it, the coin proudly declares the year of statehood, 1889. Now here's where things get really exciting. At first glance, the Montana quarter might seem like just another coin in the series. But for those who know what to look for those who pay attention to the smallest details, this coin holds a powerful secret. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is king. But what creates that rarity? In many cases, it's the tiniest of mistakes. That's right, errors. Some of the most valuable coins in the world aren't perfect. In fact, they're far from it. They were struck with flaws at the U.S. Mint. Maybe the dies were slightly misaligned. Maybe the planchet was defective, or maybe the coin was struck twice, slightly off-center. These minting errors, while unintended, turn ordinary coins into one-of-a-kind treasures. And the Montana State Quarter is no exception. A small number of Montana quarters from 2007 were minted with rare and unusual errors. Some have what collectors call a double die, where elements of the design, like the bison skull, the state name, or the date, appear to have a ghostly shadow or duplicate outline. Others were struck off-center or show dramatic die cracks, where the coin appears to have lightning-like lines running across the surface. There are even reports of quarters with missing clad layers, making the coin appear copper on one side and silver on the other, or coins struck on the wrong type of metal blank entirely. These types of errors are not just interesting. They're incredibly valuable. Why? Because they're rare. Out of the millions of Montana quarters that were minted, only a small handful display these kinds of mistakes. And when collectors spot a rare coin with a dramatic error, especially one from a popular series like the State Quarters, they're willing to pay top dollar. But that's not the only factor. Condition plays a huge role. A coin that's been tossed around in pockets for years will never be worth as much as one that has been preserved in near-perfect, uncirculated condition. The shine, the sharpness of the design, the absence of scratches, all of these elevate a coin's value even further. So, imagine combining a rare minting error with a pristine condition. That's the recipe for a jackpot. And here's where it gets jaw-dropping. There is one version of the Montana State Quarter, struck in 2007, with a verified rare error and in mint condition, that has shocked the collecting world by reaching a value of $81,000. That's right. A simple quarter, worth just 25 cents to most people, has been valued at $81,000 by collectors and numismatics experts, all because of its rarity, condition, and the undeniable appeal of a coin that stands out from the rest. Think about that. One coin, one mistake at the mint, one tiny difference that turned everyday change into a collector's dream. The next time you get a handful of quarters at the grocery store or dig through that old coin jar sitting in the attic, don't just toss them aside. Take a close look. Examine the date. Study the design. You never know what's hiding in plain sight. The Montana State Quarter may just be one of the most surprising treasures out there. And it's a reminder that in the world of coins, the smallest details can carry the biggest rewards. Top 2, we're setting our sights on a stunning and often overlooked coin that might just be hiding in your pocket change. The United States of America Arkansas State Quarter from the year 2008. Now don't be fooled. This isn't just another state quarter. This particular coin has a few surprises up its sleeve. And for those lucky enough to uncover the rare version, it could mean an unexpected fortune. So make yourself comfortable, turn the volume up, and listen closely, because today we're uncovering the mystery, history, and the shocking value behind this beautiful coin. The Arkansas State Quarter was released as part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. This was a monumental coin series that honored every U.S. state with a unique design, making it one of the most collected coin sets in American history. Arkansas was the 25th state featured, and its design was something truly special. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find a peaceful scene that captures the natural richness and beauty of the state. A majestic mallard duck takes flight over a lake, with a stand of towering pine trees in the background. Just beneath, a brilliant diamond sparkles, a tribute to the Crater of Diamonds State Park, the only place in the U.S. where you can dig for real diamonds and keep what you find. That it's a design filled with symbolism. Water for the rivers and lakes, trees for the forests, and that diamond representing the hidden wealth beneath the soil. It's a coin that tells a story, and for collectors, stories matter. But it's not just the design that makes this coin exciting. It's what went wrong during the minting process that makes it priceless. You see, in the world of numismatics, that's the study and collection of coins, perfection is not always the goal. In fact, some of the most valuable coins are those that came out imperfect. That's right, mint errors. These are accidental mistakes made during production at the U.S. Mint. They can include double strikes, off-center prints, wrong planchets, die cracks, and even missing layers. And while most of the Arkansas quarters were produced normally, a small handful left the mint with errors that would turn ordinary coins into collector's gold. Some error versions of the Arkansas quarter feature doubling, where parts of the design, like the duck's wings or the diamond's edges, appear twice due to a misalignment in the striking process. Others have off-center strikes, where the image is visibly shifted, cutting off parts of the design. And then there are the truly bizarre finds, like coins struck on the wrong metal blank, giving them an unusual weight or color, or coins with incomplete designs due to worn or broken dies. These error coins are incredibly rare, and their scarcity is exactly what makes them valuable. Out of the millions of Arkansas quarters minted in 2008, only a tiny number have surfaced with these unique flaws. And the moment collectors catch wind of one, the bidding wars begin. But condition matters just as much as rarity. A coin with a rare error that has been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition, free from scratches, nicks, or wear, can see its value skyrocket. Imagine a coin that has never been used, carefully preserved from the moment it was minted. Combine that level of preservation with a dramatic minting error, and you have something truly extraordinary. And here's where things get even more exciting. One specific version of the Arkansas State Quarter from 2008, featuring an extremely rare and verified minting error in flawless uncirculated condition, has shocked the coin collecting community with its value. Are you ready for this? That single quarter, one coin that most people would pass over without a second thought, has been valued at an astonishing $78,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. A 25-cent coin worth $78,000. That's the magic of rare coins. That's the power of scarcity, error, and condition coming together in one small piece of American history. So the next time you get change from the store, take a second and check those quarters. Look at the dates. Examine the designs. Use a magnifying glass if you have to, because hiding in your change could be the next great find. Coin collecting isn't just a hobby. It's a hunt, a passion, a puzzle. And sometimes, it's a doorway to something truly valuable, like a simple Arkansas quarter that turns out to be a hidden treasure. Top 3, we are going to talk about a small and often overlooked coin. The Mississippi State Quarter from 2002 could be hiding a secret that turns it from pocket change into something truly priceless. Stick with me until the end, because what you'll discover about this coin may change the way you collect forever. And yes, for one incredibly rare version of this coin, the value reached a staggering $76,000. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's take a journey into what makes this coin so special. Back in the early 2000s, the U.S. Mint was in the middle of one of the most popular coin programs in American history, the 50 State Quarters program. Each state was honored with a unique design, capturing its identity, culture, and history. Released in 2002, the Mississippi State Quarter quickly became a favorite for its elegant and symbolic artwork. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll see two delicate and graceful magnolia blossoms, the state flower of Mississippi. The magnolia isn't just beautiful, it's a symbol of Southern charm, hospitality, and resilience. Above the flowers is the text, "The Magnolia State," paying tribute to Mississippi's official nickname. The design is clean, bold, and stunningly detailed, a true work of miniature art. But as we all know in the world of numismatics, it's not just the beauty of a coin that makes it valuable. It's what lies beneath the surface, or more accurately, what went wrong during the minting process, that makes collectors go wild. You see, most Mississippi quarters were minted perfectly, but a very small number were struck with rare and unusual errors, mistakes that occurred at the U.S. Mint during production. And these aren't just minor imperfections. Some of these coins carry dramatic and unmistakable flaws that elevate them into the realm of serious collectible treasures. Let's talk about some of the most sought-after minting errors. Point one of the most valuable error types found in the Mississippi quarter is the double die. In this error, the design elements, like the petals of the magnolia flowers or the letters in the words Mississippi and E pluribus unum, appear to be doubled, almost like a shadow behind them. It's subtle to the untrained eye, but unmistakable to a collector, and highly desirable. Another incredibly rare error involves coins struck off-center. Imagine the design of the coin being pushed slightly to one side, leaving a blank crescent shape where part of the image or wording should be. These off-center errors are rare and eye-catching, and when they appear on a State Quarter Series coin, they are extremely collectible. Even rarer still are wrong planchet errors, where the quarter was accidentally struck on a coin blank meant for a different denomination or even a foreign coin. These coins often have incorrect color, weight, or size, and when certified as genuine by grading services, they command astronomical prices at auction. Now, rarity alone isn't enough. The condition of the coin matters just as much. Collectors and grading services look at whether a coin has been circulated or not, how well its surfaces have been preserved, and how strong the strike is. A coin in mint state, uncirculated condition, especially one with a rare error, is a true prize. So here's the magic formula. A Mississippi State Quarter from 2002, with a rare minting error, preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition, verified and graded by experts, and auctioned to the right collector. That's when the real value reveals itself. Now let's get to the moment you've been waiting for. One such rare version of the Mississippi State Quarter, featuring a verified double die error, perfectly preserved in mint state condition, stunned the coin collecting world when it was valued at a jaw-dropping $76,000. Yes, that's right. A simple 25-cent coin, the kind you might find at the bottom of a drawer or rattling around in your glove compartment, ended up being worth $76,000 because of a rare error and its impeccable condition. Incredible, isn't it? This is why collectors are always searching, always checking their change, and always hoping for that once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Because the next great find isn't locked in a vault. It could be right in your hands. So the next time you come across a Mississippi quarter from 2002, don't overlook it. Get out your magnifying glass, inspect every detail, and check for doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual textures. What seems ordinary could be extraordinary. Top 4, we're exploring a remarkable coin, the United States of America Saratoga quarter from the year 2015. And trust me when I say, you'll never look at a quarter the same way again. At first glance, this coin may not strike you as anything particularly special, but the story behind it, the detail in its design, and the rare errors found in just a few of these coins have made it one of the most talked about and hunted quarters in recent years. And yes, one of these rare versions has been valued at a mind-blowing $73,000. But we'll get to that in just a bit. Let's start with the history behind the design. The Saratoga quarter was released as part of the U.S. Mints America, the Beautiful Quarters program, a special series that ran from 2010 to 2021, honoring national parks and historic sites across the country. Saratoga National Historical Park in New York was chosen to represent a major turning point in American history. The British surrendered during the Revolutionary War. On the reverse of the coin, you'll see a dramatic and symbolic scene, a British sword being offered to an American officer. It's a tribute to the moment in 1777 when British General Burgoyne surrendered to American General Gates, shifting the course of the war and securing crucial foreign support for the colonies. That it's a powerful image of diplomacy, respect, and victory, not often seen on coinage. And collectors were immediately drawn to this design not only for its historical importance, but also for the fine craftsmanship and emotional weight it carries. But what makes this coin truly exciting for collectors and investors is what went wrong during the minting process. Those rare and elusive minting errors that can turn a 25-cent piece into a five-figure payday. Now here's where things get interesting. In the world of coin collecting, mint errors are like buried treasure. They can take many forms, and some are much rarer than others. For the Saratoga quarter, several rare minting mistakes have been reported that make this coin incredibly valuable when found in the wild. But let's talk about a few of these error types. One major error is double die obverse. This means that during the minting process, the die that stamps the image onto the coin shifted just slightly between strikes, causing a doubled appearance, usually on the date, the word liberty, or in God we trust. These doubled letters may look faint or blurry to the naked eye, but under magnification, the error becomes obvious, and collectors love it. Then there's the off-center strike, a dramatic error where the image on the coin is visibly shifted to one side, leaving a portion of the design missing or uneven. Off-center errors are highly collectible, and the more extreme the misalignment, the higher the value. Another rare error seen in some Saratoga quarters is the clipped planchet, where part of the coin's edge is missing due to a flaw in the metal blank before it was struck. These clipped coins are easy to spot and even easier to sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on condition and demand. Some error coins even combine multiple mistakes. Imagine a double die and a clipped planchet on the same quarter. That's the kind of discovery that collectors dream about. But rarity isn't the only factor. Condition is king in the world of coin collecting. A Saratoga quarter with a rare error, but heavily circulated and worn down, will never reach the same value as one that's been carefully preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition. Collectors and grading services look for shine, strike quality, sharpness in the details, and zero wear on the high points of the design. Now, imagine this: a rare mint error, a perfect, uncirculated condition, and a design already full of historical meaning. That's when the magic happens. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. One extremely rare Saratoga quarter from 2015, featuring a certified minting error and preserved in flawless condition, was valued by collectors and numismatic experts at a breathtaking $73,000. Yes, you heard that right. A quarter, a 25-cent coin, valued at $73,000 because of a perfect storm of rarity, error, condition, and historical significance. It's the kind of find that makes this hobby so exciting. You never know what you're holding. That little piece of change in your hand might just be a life-changing discovery. So the next time you come across a Saratoga quarter, don't just toss it in a piggy bank or pass it along without a second look. Inspect it. Check the date, examine the edges, and look closely at the design. That small coin could be holding a big secret. Top 5, we're diving into the fascinating story of the United States of America Wisconsin State Quarter, released in 2004. This coin isn't just a tribute to dairy farms and cornfields. It's one of the most mysterious and valuable quarters ever released in the entire 50-state quarters program. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why collectors are still chasing after this coin like it's gold. And stick around, because a rare version of this humble little coin has reached a jaw-dropping value of $77,000. Yes, for a single quarter. But we'll reveal that part at the end. So stay with us. Let's start with the basics. The Wisconsin quarter was part of the legendary 50-state quarters program, launched by the U.S. Mint to honor each of the 50 states with its own custom design. Wisconsin's quarter was officially released in 2004 and features imagery that proudly celebrates the state's agricultural roots. That on the reverse side of the coin, you'll see a proud depiction of a dairy cow, a round of cheese, and an ear of corn, three of the key symbols representing Wisconsin's nickname, America's Dairyland. It's a charming design, but as you're about to find out, not all Wisconsin quarters were created equally. Here's where things start getting really interesting. Shortly after these coins entered circulation, sharp-eyed collectors and casual coin users started to notice something strange. Some Wisconsin quarters had a little extra feature that wasn't supposed to be there. Specifically, the ear of corn had an unusual leaf, a curved extra line that didn't appear on the official design. In fact, there were two different varieties of this mysterious extra leaf. One became known as the extra leaf high, where the extra line appears higher up on the corn stalk, almost brushing the ear of corn. The other was the extra leaf low, where the mysterious mark droops down closer to the cheese. At first, people thought it might be damage or wear, but experts quickly confirmed this was no accident. It was a legitimate mint error, most likely caused by a damaged or altered die during the striking process at the Denver Mint. And suddenly, the Wisconsin quarter became one of the hottest topics in the world of coin collecting. Why? Because these errors were rare. Extremely rare. Out of the hundreds of millions of Wisconsin quarters produced, only a small fraction had the extra leaf, and they were only found on coins struck at the Denver Mint, marked with a little D mint mark on the front of the coin. Now, here's the thing about mint errors. The stranger and rarer the mistake, the more collectors want it. And when you throw in a twist like two different types of the same error, you've got a coin that instantly becomes legendary. But rarity alone doesn't make a coin valuable. You also need condition. Coins that have been circulated, the ones that have bounced around in pockets, gone through vending machines, or slid across countertops, usually show signs of wear. But if you happen to find an uncirculated version of the Wisconsin extra leaf quarter, especially one that's been graded at a high level, its value shoots through the roof. Collectors are constantly searching for these high leaf and low leaf varieties in excellent condition. They've appeared at auctions, in coin shows, and in private collections. And every time one surfaces in top grade, it draws attention. Some of the best preserved examples have gone for thousands. But there's one that stands above the rest. The ultimate Wisconsin quarter find. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. One pristine Wisconsin state quarter from 2004, with the extra leaf high mint error, graded in spectacular condition, was valued at a truly unbelievable price of $77,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single quarter, 25 cents, transformed into $77,000, all because of a small, rare mistake made during the minting process. And the best part? These coins are still out there. People have found them in rolls from the bank, in spare change at the gas station, or tucked away in forgotten collections. Which means you could be holding a fortune and not even know it. So take this as your sign. The next time you get a quarter, especially one from 2004 with the D mint mark, flip it over. Look at the corn. Inspect the leaves. That little extra detail could turn your day around in the most unexpected way. If you're as fascinated by these stories as we are, and you love learning about rare and valuable coins hiding in plain sight, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and tap the notification bell so you never miss another discovery. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep your eyes sharp, your change close, and happy collecting.